Shocks. Ohlins is probably one of the most famous shock absorber companies in the world, at least in motorsports. They do everything. It's a very cool thing for us to have them as a partner. I was very, very, very excited that they showed the amount of interest that they did. They are super behind the project. They think the car is really cool. They love the value aspect of it. I don't think there's another car at our price point, our performance level that's been on a shaker rig, so it's a pretty big deal for us. My name is Alan Stromer. I'm the CEO of Rush Auto Works, and we're here in beautiful North Carolina at the Ohlins USA facility doing some shock development. Yeah, so doing shock development, you start off with like the physical packaging aspect of the shock, and so like how long it is, how much stroke it needs, where the spring needs to sit in the stroke of the shock, and then once you figure that out, you start taking some weights of parts of the vehicle and trying to figure out what the natural frequency of the suspension might be, and then you come up with a baseline valving setup from that. And then we wrote a test plan that was like 5 or 6 different valving configurations that we wanted to try, and a lot of different spring. And so we brought them here and we started with our baseline valving and got that where it was good, and then we tried alternate valving and made the car even better, and then we're on valving set number 3 and we're about to start trying different springs.
My name is Melvin Chacon. I'm an engineer here at Ohlins USA, as well as working here directly with the shaker rig, and that means working with different teams or internal development kind of stuff. And so what we're doing now is kind of taking that baseline and just refining it even further. So we have a known input that we put into the vehicle, and then we just monitor via sensors that we instrument on the car itself. We monitor how that energy gets transferred from the input into the output, and ultimately we can see kind of how well the suspension is doing its job as a package, as a whole. And that includes springs, dampers, any kind of rubbers on the control arms or anything. All of that becomes this like larger package that we're looking at to make sure that we are dialing in that nth degree of performance based off of like the use cases.
So these are the sort of these 3 top ones are the main graphs that we're looking at, and it's just more consistent. You know, if you look at the 2 center graphs here, how there's 3 or 4 very different curves here. Now we've got all grouped very close to the same weight and a smaller magnitude. You know, so there's a lot less movement in the body going on here than here. You know, so I think this package is going to be more consistent. Then we'll take them to the track next week and run them across the track and with the driver, so we can get his feedback and see if it lines up with what we see here on the rig, you know. So
I'm coming outside, I'm gonna act the boat. I'm super lady pretty and I'm feeling really cool. That's my world, my universe, my world, my universe, my world, my universe, my world. I'm a champion, I'm a winner, I'm a saint, I'm a sinner, I'm a legend, I'm a girl, I'm a fighter, I'm so proud, I'm a boss, I'm a kid, I'm a champion, I'm a winner, I'm a saint.
What's up guys, it's Blair Hosey with Rush Auto Works, and we're here at MSR Houston. We've got Zachary Veach here, ex-IndyCar driver, done everything under the sun with Ohlins. We're doing a whole bunch of shock testing here, really trying to dial in the package here at the track. We just came off an amazing few days at the Shaker Rig at the Ohlins factory out in Carolinas. So now down here in Houston, our home track, really trying to dial this in, make the best bang for your buck package that works for reliability, drivability, and performance.
I'm coming outside. I'm gonna act a fool. I'm super lady pretty and I'm
Hi guys, I'm Zach Veach, former IndyCar driver and current sports car driver in the IMSA Championship. I'm here today with Rush Auto Works at MSR Houston, and we're testing some new Ohlins on the Rush SR behind me. I'm excited to run with these guys. I've seen these cars at the track quite a lot, especially at these IMSA test days that I've been to. Can't wait to get in it and see what it's like, because I'm excited.
I'm a champion, I'm a winner, I'm a saint, I'm a sinner, I'm a legend, I'm a pro, I'm a player, I'm so pro, I'm a boss, I'm a champ, up all night, I'm a winner, I'm a champion, I'm a winner, I'm a saint, I'm a sinner.
Yeah, so Zach just got done with this whole test plan, so better go out, kind of feel what Zach's mocked up. We've got two things we pretty much dialed down for the package. One, a little bit more grip, one, a little bit more body control, so finding like the perfect balance in between the two. So yeah, he's kind of given it his stamp of approval. Now I'm about to go out. You know, I've had a bunch of seat time with the old shock setup, and you know, from development to what it is now 5 years later. So it's going to be cool to see the contrast from just what happens with a whole damper change.
Final thoughts. This thing is awesome. I mean, I had so much fun today, to be fair. I think we made a lot of progress. I mean, from where we started this morning to like where we ended this afternoon with just overall grip, I mean, it's night and day. I think it's gonna be a lot more manageable and a lot more enjoyable to drive with these Öhlins. The tunability's there, which is nice. You know, just coming from any open wheel stuff like what I was doing in IndyCar or racing in GT3 and GT4 and IMSA, you have so much tunability in the car, and a lot of that's with just the dampers that we have. I think finally now with like the proper set of like dampers with the Öhlins that we have, you can really make a difference with like what clicker settings that you're running. So I'm pretty proud of it. I want to get a lot of feedback from people and see what they think, but I really do think we're going in the right direction. And I mean, to be fair, I just had a lot of fun today, so I'm kind of sad that it's ending and it's over, but I might try to get back in one of these pretty soon.
I mean, super cool. I tried out both the packages. Zach tried out. Funny enough, two drivers have different opinions, right? So I preferred one, he preferred the other, but so we're gonna go back, look at all the data, look at what the car's doing, look at all the shock position sensors, and truly, you know, at the end of the day, it's not about what an Indy 500 driver likes or what the guy that developed the car like, right? It's about what's best for our customers, for performance, for drivability, for reliability. Super excited to have this partnership with Ohlins. It's gonna be awesome. We're gonna get these shocks out to all the customers. It's just gonna make the Rush just a better package, more bang for your buck. The value of this thing is just increasing with each partner, each part we revisit. Yeah, so really cool to see, you know, what the car was this time last year, what it is now. I think everyone's gonna love the change, so.
Hell yeah. Cool.
Sweet.